What's up, everybody? It's Orange Hoodie back up, and this is I'm backing with the another video. It's been a while, I know, but I'm finally not on the road anymore. I was on the road for 8 days because if you remember my last video, I said I was moving. So those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I'm going to be uploading videos more frequently now that I'm kind of settled and everything. But as you can see, I'm in the woods. That's my house right there. I'm not camping. I literally live in the woods now. I moved from Idaho, where I was living, to North Carolina. I love it here. It's so much better. I'm not going to say what city I'm living in, because if I do tell you, you will find me, because we are the only house out here in this city. But yeah, it's pretty cool here. We got a pretty nice house. It's a modular home. We got 2 bathrooms, so fortunately I have to share one with my sisters, which is not great. But yeah, we got like a whole 3 acres of land here, which is really cool, which we are blessed to have, because we do not have that kind of money to have this luxury, but somehow we do. Thank God for that. But yeah, as you can see, I just kind of live in the woods. I might have to wear out the numbers of the house, assuming we have some. I have no idea. But yeah, this is my front yard pretty much. And then it just extends way out there and goes over that way to the road. But yeah, it's a pretty nice place to live. It's quite humid, so it feels a little bit hotter here in the summertime, but I'm glad to finally have thunderstorms again, because in Idaho where I live, you had thunderstorms very rarely. It was kind of sad. But like the thunder here, you get it so far almost every day. And it like we had some pots and pans just hanging loose on the counter today, and they rattled with the thunder. I was like, oh, I love that. It was so cool. Because like I grew up in Houston, Texas, partially. I lived in Houston, Texas for 12 years. I lived in Idaho for 10 and a half, so kind of both places. But in Houston, Texas, like you could feel your bones shake with the thunder, and I'm glad to have that back. But if you guys been watching the news, we've got, this is just kind of updated video, by the way, just talking about where I'm at, what I'm doing, all the good stuff. But yeah, there's, if you guys been watching the news, there's a hurricane coming toward us. Those of you who are further up north gonna feel effects from that hurricane, which is kind of crazy, like all the way up to Maine and Quebec, Canada, which is very odd. But the hurricane's name is Lee. It's category 4 right now, but it's building up more. It's a low pressure hurricane right now, which means it's gonna start getting stronger rapidly. It's supposed to get up to category 5, and it's supposed to slow down to about a category 3 and then get big, kind of like a Hurricane Sandy situation like we had in 2012. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I've been through quite a few hurricanes myself. But yeah, living here is pretty cool. We got chickens. Let's go over to the chickens. We didn't ask for them, but they just kind of came with the house, and my dad likes to feed them and everything, and I think they're pretty cool. Listening to the rooster wake us up and everything. So yeah, I kind of like the chickens. They're like our other pets aside from our 2 dogs and the cat. They don't have names though. We should probably name them though. But yeah, our landlord, the chickens belong to our landlord, and we're gonna ask if we can keep them because we like them. Let's see. Okay, so we have 3 free roaming chickens. Yeah, you can see them kind of running back there. That chicken makes a weird noise. Okay. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it was very strange. And then we've got a bunch of females in here. Bunch of female chickens. Where's the rooster? We got 2 roosters back there, him and him. The big daddies. The one with the white neck is the big guy. We also got chicks in here, but mommy took them away, so we can't go. So I can't show them to you this time around. That's okay. But yeah, it was terrible. We were dragging a 6x12 trailer on that car right there. 6x5, what? No, 6x12 trailer from U-Haul, and that thing was terrible. Like, cause moving from Idaho down to the opposite side of the country is a whole. Why is Santa calling me? Sorry, Savannah's my sister, but it's a whole different deal. Like, if she comes out here, I'm gonna be talking to her in the video, I guess. But yeah, it's a whole different deal. It was 2,500 miles, and we were only able to go 55 miles per hour instead of 80 like we were supposed to, because anytime we went over 55, even at 55 it happened a little bit, but the trailer would start to fishtail like this, and it would like start taking the car with it, and like if we were going on mountains and stuff, it would pull us off and we're all dead. Not a good situation. So it took forever. It was supposed to take about 1 day, 10 hours, so 34 hours just going straight, because it was pretty much a straight shot with the highway we were taking. But yeah, it was supposed to be 34 hours in total, and it ended up being 8 days. So yeah, that was something. We went through Wyoming, which I was gonna say it was pretty cool, but not really. If you live in Wyoming, don't take any offense to this, but it was like a dumpster fire. There's nothing out there. There's some cool rock formations, but that's about it. There's a city we went through which literally has a population of 21 people. I don't know where they're at because I didn't see any barns or houses or anything. I saw a windmill that wasn't working. So, but yeah, I'm not talking about like a wind turbine. I'm talking about like a real windmill. But there were a lot of wind turbines out there as well that also weren't working. But yeah, so we got stuck there for like 3 days. One day we were going, and the car. Okay, I don't know if you could hear that noise, but it sounded like somebody was walking to me. But basically, we were stuck for 10 days. No, not 10 days. Good Lord. Better not have been. We were stuck for 1 day beside this hill because the car overheated and the engine started rumbling. It was really scary. I didn't know if we were going to make it out. So we had to get towed. It cost a lot of money to get towed from where we were to a town called Laramie. Also, in these videos, you're going to see that my southern accent is starting to come out again a little bit. Because I had one when I lived in Texas, and then when I moved to Idaho, it got taken away. And down here, it's starting to come back because everybody down here speaks that way, and it just kind of catches on to you after a while. But yeah, I don't know if I ever explained the reason, but the reason we moved down here is because, you know, we want to try to start over in life, you know. We hit the reset button. Because sometimes you just got to do that. And I'm still young, so I got time to fix everything. Interesting. Yeah, I found this on the ground, and I had the bright idea to step in this and see if it would take me up upside down. It didn't, thank goodness. But anyway, yeah, we moved down here for that reason, and also because my pastor had to move to a different state. So we decided to move as well to the opposite side where he's not at, and are going to a church here now. My first service will be tomorrow. I'm so excited because I've been so dry spiritually lately. And this is a somewhat Christian-based channel. I'm trying to get a job and everything here. But yeah, so far everything's going pretty good. But yeah, back to Wyoming. So yeah, we got stuck. We got towed to Laramie because it overheated, and then we're like, okay, it's good. We've refilled the radiator with water because we ran out of coolant. So we just filled it with water, hoping that would get us going, because we had just a plethora of water bottles. So we're like, well, we can probably make it. So we put it in the engine still decided to overheat, and it was leaking because water boils fast, so it went straight into the overflow and spilled over. Which is supposed to happen, but not at the rate it was happening. So the car overheated again, we got stuck again. We were there till, like, we left in the morning, got stuck at nighttime, got towed again. It was a little less money, but still crazy expensive. If you can, if any of you guys are traveling, if you can avoid getting towed, do everything in your power. But yeah, we got towed to another city called Cheyenne, which was still in Wyoming. But luckily he was able to take us to the local mechanic shop there, and they found out the problem. The people we got it from, the car lot, they had the hoses on wrong. They had the radiator hose hooked to the overflow area, and the overflow hose hooked to the radiator area. So nothing, the coolant wasn't like coming out, going to the place it was supposed to go, going anywhere. So yeah, that's why we were empty. So they flushed it out, refilled it, switched the hoses, charged us money. But yeah, they were very nice, and so after that, the truck has been running perfectly fine. So then we got back on the road in the morning, went through Wyoming down into, I think we went to Nebraska after Wyoming. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like Nebraska, then Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, and now here in North Carolina. But yeah, I live about 2.5 hours away from the mountains, and also 2.5 hours away from the ocean. Yeah, so far it's been really cool. There aren't a bunch of people here who are like kind of faking liking you and all like, oh, I'm better than you, white supremacy crap. Like, everybody here just agrees that we're all humans, we're all the same, and nobody's better than anybody. We all are just friendly with everybody. It's like a genuine friendliness, which is awesome. But yeah, we had some people give us some furniture, people we didn't know. We know them now, but yeah, they're just wonderful. They are blessings. But yeah, it's been pretty good. That's pretty much all I have to say in this video. I don't got much more. It's just kind of update of where I'm at, what we're doing. Videos will be coming out more frequently. And yeah, it's gonna be an adventure. And those of you who are watching this video, I'm glad you're on this adventure with me. Oh, what's this? Nothing. Okay, cool. Alright, anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and end this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. God bless. Goodbye.